Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to Serious Sunday. My name is Luke and this is the show where I talk about video games and things. This week we've been given a lot more information to look at in regards to Steam Direct, the replacement for Valve's Steam video game distribution platform's Greenlight system, which they are now in full swing in the process of sunsetting. The overhauled system is launched on Tuesday, June 13th, and we've gleaned a reasonable amount of information about how the system is meant to work, so I wanted to offer my thoughts on it as a sort of follow-up piece to my original speculative video from early February when it was originally announced. What we already know for sure at this point is that Valve have officially set their recoupable product registration fee at the extremely low price point of $100, allowing any developer to pay this fee in order to put their product on the Steam marketplace. If the game reaches $1,000 in sales, the fees return to the developer, so ultimately it's more of a trivial speed bump than a roadblock. Considering that Greenlight had a fee of $100 already, though for an unlimited license to post projects to Greenlight, this is far from a major shift in their previous direction. The benefits of this system, of course, is that the smaller developers who weren't getting very much attention on Greenlight will now have the opportunity to get their games onto the platform, but at the cost of a more valuable platform for the consumer. The democratization of content quality control has been lifted, and now Steam has been essentially turned into an open marketplace, like GameJolt, but with a fee. On the surface, the largest concern this raises is one of quality, as the floodgates are now wedged permanently open. This historically hasn't worked out very well for our industry, and there's the risk that we may be very well witnessing another 1983 Atari situation unfolding, but that may very also well be an exaggeration of the gravity of possible repercussions. There are very real reasons why Steam won't suffer overly much from this shift, as the platform on the whole will most likely thrive, at least for now. But for the creators and consumers, there are other issues to consider. In a video about selling your games that I did for our weekly ThursDev segment, I already pointed out the extremely decreased viability of organic discovery, with new games scrolling off the front page of new releases on Steam in a matter of days, if not the day that they release. This is a problem already with other open markets like the Apple App Store and Google Play. Market saturation has caused it to be impractical to find a product reliably on one of these major mobile platforms unless you already know exactly what you're looking for. It favors games with existing large promotional budgets and has a chilling effect on the viability of gaining interest for your product, even if it's an arguably high-quality product because of the sheer volume of competition. This is offset, of course, on those marketplaces by their systems of product features. Steam already does this to a certain degree with news on the first login and the large banners on the store page, and another interesting step that they're taking is to put even more emphasis on their curator system, of which Level Zero NPCs is also a member. They're further outsourcing their store curation by asking early adopters and game collectors like us to take it upon ourselves to give out recommendations of the games that we play, and using that as a way to recommend or warn others away from a product. Store pages will feature curator content, including now embedded YouTube videos and other features that the curator system didn't previously allow for, and that'll become something of an economy of a number of more trusted or popular personalities owning the process of featuring outstanding products. Valve is talking about making it easier for curators and developers to contact and communicate with one another, and though this, like many other things, has avenues for abuse, I feel like some major personalities will become the de facto face of quality control on the platform, and hopefully their reputations for integrity will help to drive quality to a certain extent in that way. For what it's worth, I'm planning on taking a more active role myself in recommending games that I'm fond of on the platform through our curator profile, though with our meager level of influence, it's not likely to have much effect, and I still worry about this having a chilling effect on Steam as a market leader. What Valve does have going for it, of course, is that even with the arguably better services available like GOG, they're still home to most of our game libraries, and we're creatures of habit. I know that I'll never personally abandon Steam fully because it's where my games live. I've been using Steam for literally a decade at this point, and the chances of me migrating my entire library elsewhere seem unlikely, so I'll always have Steam. I have a far more diversified library than most, probably, with reasonably well-populated accounts on Origin, GOG, Humble, Uplay, and until they folded, Desura, Indie Royale, and Impact, but Steam has always been my primary game platform. I have friends that refuse to buy games on GOG and Origin even because they don't want to have to deal with more than one login. Steam is at risk of becoming a bit of a quagmire as far as game quality is concerned, but by no stretch of the imagination is it in any danger of going away at this point. The profits to be had from allowing anyone to sell on their platform, as long as it retains their market share, will far outweigh for Valve any risk in poisoning the water barrel, as it were, with subpar content. If you're looking for a curated marketplace and like the products that they sell, GOG is my de facto place to go for quality, since they're still in the business of turning down underperforming and undesirable content, but honestly, Steam is here to stay, and I have no intention of attempting to get away from it myself. I may be entirely off base with my assumptions here as well. What are your thoughts on the direction that Steam is going? Dire or desirable? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm glad that you decided to join me today and thrilled that you decided to stick around to the end. Thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I also hope that you enjoy the rest of your Sunday or whenever it is that you happen to be watching this video, and if you'd like to be a part of this little community of gamers who both love the creation and consumption of games, feel free to subscribe or join us on LevelZeroNPCs.com, where we present all of our videos in a more digestible format, as well as some other exciting extra content coming soon. My thanks yet again for joining me, and have a good one. Take care.